He's been making us laugh for decades, even during the commercial break, but now the joke is on him.
If you have ever answered a FaceTime call while sitting on the toilet, you might be a redneck. If the for sale sign in your front yard was put there by your neighbors, you might be a redneck.
All right, here to tell us all about this new Fox Nation special, The Joke's on Me, comedian Jeff Foxworthy. And I've loved the promos. Are you really Foxworthy? And the answer is a resounding yes.
Well, thank you. I think this is like the 12th special I've done. I had more fun doing this one than any one I've ever done. Well, I had an idea, and I had it years ago, but you know how when you watch something about a musician and you, like the Beatles thing, and you saw them writing Get Back and the different lyrics and what about this, what about this? Well, you've never seen that with stand-up comedy. And when you commit to doing a special, it's a year. It takes a year of going in comedy clubs every Wednesday nights, Tuesday nights, you know, trying new things. Is this funny? Is it not funny? And nobody's ever showed that.
How did you come up in the very beginning with the you might be a redneck idea?
Well, you hear my accent. When I first started coming to New York in the mid-'80s, I would have guys that would pull me out of clubs and they would go, yo, Jeff, I'm not trying to hurt your feelings, right? But you got to take some voice lessons and lose that stupid accent you got. And I would say, well, where I come from, you have a stupid accent.
Right.
So I dug my heels in about that. But I wore jeans and boots. I drove a pickup truck. And I grew up hunting and fishing, so I was always talking about that.
You're authentic.
And they were kidding me. They were like, and it was good nature, but Foxworthy, you're nothing but a redneck from Georgia. And one night I was doing a show right outside Detroit, and after the show, they were kidding me about being a redneck. Well, the club we were playing in was attached to a bowling alley that had valet parking. And I said, if you don't think you have rednecks, go look out the window. People are valet parking at the bowling alley. And I went back to the hotel that night. I didn't think about it being a hook or books. I was just trying to make people laugh. I wrote 10 ways how to tell how you might be a redneck. And the next night, people weren't only laughing, they were pointing at each other. And I'm like, well, these are easy to write. They're one-liners. And we live in an age nobody knows one-liners. And I wrote 10. And I thought, can I write 50? Can I write 100? I think now I've written almost 9,000 of them.
It's incredible. And your cadence is such a...
Well, and you know, the funny thing, I hadn't done them on stage for 20 years.
Wow.
And I closed my first special I ever did in 1990 with them. And I had a story about my grandson, and it just kind of lent itself to a redneck joke. And I thought, well, this might be the last special I do, because it's a lot of work. And I'm like, if I close the first one that way, why not tie a bow around it and close the last one that way?
This may be the last one.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm not saying I would quit doing stand-up. It's just a lot of work to do a special. And I'd rather hang out with my grandkids.
I love that joke. Tell the audience at home about FOMO.
Oh, well, I said when I was younger, I had bad FOMO, fear of missing out. And I said I'd probably have a lot fewer scars, a lot more money, and a cleaner police record if I had missed out on some things. But I've found at this stage in life, I've replaced the fear of missing out with the hope of missing out, that I've gone from FOMO to homo, you know, and I'm totally good with it.
Right, that's good. That's good to know. You might want to amend that a little bit, but I understand the theme. Right. So
you can stream Jeff Foxworthy, The Joke's on Me. It's available now on FoxNation.com. As he said, it may be his last one. And for a limited time only, you can sign up for a 4-year of Fox Nation for $17.76 in honor of America's 250th.
And we see the construction of the special, which is really cool.
Yeah, you get to see some behind-the-scenes things and kind of learn something about somebody.
Comedy not easy.
Yeah.
That's the theme, right?
Congratulations.
Thanks, we'll see you on radio.
Congratulations, Jeff. You're such a nice guy, too.
Right. And you're surprised?
No, I'm not.
Just wondered.
Been listening to his jokes for a long time.
I didn't know.
Be sure to like and subscribe for all the Fox News latest on YouTube and catch full shows streaming now on Fox One.